Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we've got quite the discussion lined up. We're diving into recent events, particularly a speech by Donald Trump in Pennsylvania that's been making waves. Let's unpack it together. Can you believe what's been happening lately? It's wild. Just last week, there were reports about an illegal owl. But wait, it gets crazier. Donald Trump, the former president, gave a speech in Pennsylvania and it's got everyone talking. He seemed really off during the speech, almost unwell. Seriously, what's going on with Trump? It seems like with each rally, he's struggling more and more to get his message across. Some are even saying he's not all there mentally. It's pretty concerning. During his speech, Trump was just spouting off nonsense. I mean, seriously, it was like listening to a rambling stranger at a bar. Is this what politics has come to? You won't believe what Trump said about windmills. He's all upset about them, claiming they're made in China and don't work anyway. And don't even get him started on birds. Trump's rhetoric about America's strength is a bit off. He's saying some pretty alarming stuff about our country being weak. It's hard to make sense of it all. Did he just say seal instead of steel? Yep, that happened. Trump's speeches are full of these bizarre moments that leave you scratching your head. Hold up, did Trump just say he defunds schools with vaccine mandates? That's a recipe for disaster, bringing back diseases we've long eradicated. Trump seems to think he can just override the Constitution and pick election days. What? That's not how it works, buddy. Wait, what's this about people coming from Congo? Trump's speech is all over the place, jumping from topic to topic without any coherence. Let's not forget Trump's track record on various issues, from sexual assault allegations to reproductive rights. It's not pretty. Trump's so-called love for women is nothing short of cringeworthy. His comments are downright demeaning, and it's hard to believe this is coming from a former president. Trump's rant about Gettysburg and Robert E. Lee is just bizarre. It's like he's trying to make a point but ends up going off on a tangent. Trump's obsession with his popularity is just sad. He's constantly trying to convince everyone that he's loved by the masses, but the reality seems quite different. Let's take a moment to remember a different era of the Republican Party, one where decency and respect prevailed. Trump's antics stand in stark contrast to leaders like John McCain. Comparing Trump's speech to Biden's is like night and day. Biden's focus on policy and progress is a breath of fresh air amidst the chaos. Biden's defense of Obamacare highlights the stark differences in approach between him and Trump. It's about fundamental fairness and protecting health care for all Americans. Who are the people attending these rallies? It's a question that's been on many minds, especially considering some of the outrageous statements we've heard from attendees. One attendee shows up in a Santa Claus American flag hybrid outfit. It's a sight to behold and raises questions about the state of politics today. Then there's the guy with a pickup truck featuring an image of Biden hog-tied. Yeah, you heard that right. It's disturbing and speaks volumes about the current political climate. Another attendee sporting a kilt claims to be related to Dave Thomas of Wendy's fame. It's an odd flex, to say the least. Some attendees genuinely believe Trump is the savior of America and the world. It's a narrative that Trump himself seems to encourage, despite evidence to the contrary. Contrasting Trump's claims with Biden's actual record reveals a stark difference in leadership style and effectiveness. Biden's accomplishments, like trade deals and peace accords, speak for themselves. It's clear that his approach to governance is yielding results. Trump's claim of being the most honest guy is, well, a bit hard to swallow. Given his history of falsehoods and deceit, it's a statement that rings hollow. Trump's constant whining about being gagged and silenced is a classic case of playing the victim. It's a tactic we've seen from him time and time again. Let's set the record straight on Trump's gag order. It's not about silencing him. It's about ensuring basic decency and respect in the courtroom. Trump's melodramatic portrayal of his legal battles is straight out of a reality TV show. It's hard to take him seriously when he's spouting off about being gagged. What do attendees think about all this? Their reactions range from blind adoration to utter confusion. Trump's legacy is a complicated one, to say the least. His influence on politics will be felt for years to come, for better or for worse. The divide between Republicans and Democrats seems wider than ever. It's a troubling trend that's only exacerbated by figures like Trump. Trump's ability to command loyalty from his supporters is both impressive and concerning. It speaks to the power of personality in politics. Remember when politics was about decency and respect? It seems like a distant memory in today's hyper-polarized landscape. The media plays a crucial role in shaping public perception. It's up to us to hold leaders accountable and demand transparency. In an age of misinformation and manipulation, it's more important than ever to critically evaluate the information we consume. Despite the challenges we face, there's hope for a brighter future. It starts with engaging in civil discourse and working towards common goals. We may have our differences, but ultimately, we're all in this together. It's time to bridge the divides and find common ground. Every voice matters in a democracy. It's up to each of us to speak out against injustice and advocate for positive change. Leaders are accountable to the people they serve. It's our responsibility to hold them to task and demand accountability. Well, folks, that's a wrap for today's discussion. Thanks for joining us as we unpacked Trump's recent speech and explored its implications. Remember, the power to shape our future lies in our hands. Let's use it wisely. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.